Every parent believes that they never should live to see their child die. And when that child takes his own life after a long and painful struggle with a heroin addiction, well, it's something any family must find extremely difficult to recover from. But one mother from Bath has taken that recovery process into her own hands. She's written a book about her family's experience, and she's sharing her experience at an anti-drugs conference in Keynsham tomorrow. Here's Elizabeth Burton-Phillips in her own words.
I will never forget the knock on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning when 2 police officers came into my lounge and they said, "I'm sorry to tell you that your son Nicholas is dead." Well, Nicholas, before he became involved in drugs, was a very fun, loving boy, a very easygoing young man who was very popular with the girls. He loved the girls. And what used to make me laugh about him was being an identical twin. He always used to insist that he was the most handsome. And his twin would say, "But that's not possible, because if we're identical, how can you be more handsome than me?" When he became a heroin addict, his personality was corrupted. His whole character essentially was lost. And I began to feel that I couldn't trust him. I began to be suspicious of his behaviour, and money would go missing, and I just got this feeling that he wasn't able to be honest with me. Further down the line, of course, the obvious things became more clear. He wouldn't take interest in his appearance. He became obsessed with where he was going to get his next hit from. He couldn't function without actually having drugs in his system. To have lost him has obviously galvanized me in a way to speak out as to what is happening, not just to our family but to many other families. I think it's summed up in the lines of a poem. I think the bottom lines are that heroin took over his morals, his conscience and his heart. And the last line of that poem says, "Heroin will be mine until death do us part," and that's the truth. That is what heroin and addiction is about. It's about learning to die.
It's very brave of her to speak out, and Elizabeth will be speaking tomorrow evening in Keynsham. Now, a 2-year-old boy from Clevedon who had a life-saving